Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Ivy English. I'm Karen.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is May 20th, and we're on page 53 in your magazines. Today we have a guided composition exercise for you, so get out your pen and paper if you still know how to use them. Our title today is Protecting the Environment.
中文标题是保护环境。
And note the pronunciation, because in theory it should be environment. And I do say it that way a lot, especially when I'm teaching, environment. But often in everyday speech we say environment. Often R plus a vowel gets reversed, and we say the vowel first. So for example, I don't say comfortable, I say comfortable. The R jumped behind the T, comfortable, which is kind of weird. But R jumps around like that. And for example, 铁. A lot of people say iron, and we don't say it that way in American English. It's iron. 母音和 R 会颠倒过来，这种例子非常多。I must add that in some dialects of British English that I've heard, they do say iron. 某一些方言里面不是标准语有 iron 的念法，可是一般人都是 iron, and instead of saying environment, we usually say environment.
好，所以这个地方各位注意一下那个发音哈。好，那这个字呢 environment 就是环境的意思，所以前面加个 protecting 就是保护的意思。
What do we have to do for this assignment?
好，提示部分呢，他讲说近几十年来环境问题已经成为全球关注的议题，无论是对政府或对个人来说，保护环境都刻不容缓。请以此为题写一篇英文作文，文长至少120个单词，文分两段，第一段说明哪些环境问题是需要政府出面着手处理的，第二段则说明个人可以采取什么行动来保护环境。
Okay, here we go. Let's look at the questions we're going to ask ourselves in the 动动脑 part. We are going to have two W's, namely why and what. First of all, why? Why should everyone protect the environment?
为什么每个人都应该要保护环境呢？
And what? What should the government and individuals do to protect the environment?
那政府跟个人应该要做什么才能保护环境？那这里各位一定要注意到，这个政府前面通常是有一个定冠词 the government， 好，但是呢，个人尤其是泛指一般的个人的话呢 individuals， 它是普通名词复数加就是有 s， 但是没有冠词。好，所以 the government and individuals， 各位不妨把它背起来，因为等一下我们在范文里面这个会一直出现 the government and individuals， 就是政府跟个人。
Always look at underlying assumptions, whatever you hear or read. What's an underlying assumption?
这个 the government 就是那一个政府，就是目前当政或者执政的那个政府。
That's right, but what is underlying assumption itself? What does that mean?
那在这里呢，这个 underlying assumption，underlying 就是藏在底下的，就躺在底下那一层的。那 assumption 是一个隐藏的，因为它藏在底下嘛，所以你看不到。然后呢 assumption 就是一个假定，所以其实我们在使用语言的时候常常会有一些 underlying assumption， 就是你没有讲出来，可是你之所以会这么讲，是因为你心里面的有一种想法。
And that assumes you are talking to people in your own country. What should the government do?
Yeah.
That means our government.
所以这个地方这个 underlying assumption 就是你是在写给你的同胞看的，所以当你讲 the government， 好，就是我们大家都知道，就是指我们现在执政的那个政府。
Unless all of your listeners are really clear, we are talking about the government of Taiwan or the government of the US. Then we can say the government. Otherwise, we could say what should governments do? That means the government of any country in the world.
好，所以呢，当我们这里讲 the government 的时候，我刚刚讲政府，它是指特定的政府，就是我们的这个政府。但如果你今天讲的是全世界的政府跟个人，好，那我们就要用 governments， 好，不要加的。
Okay, let's look at our Chinese outline.
好，那中文的大纲第一段说明哪些环境问题是需要政府出面着手处理的呢？那近几十年来人为活动而产生的许多环境问题，这都要处理。然后呢，汽车废气还有工厂排放物已经造成严重的空气污染，还有全球暖化。然后大规模的土地开发也导致很多自然的栖地流失。
这些问题对于个人来说过于庞大所以因为过于庞大，所以无法应付。那因为这样子，因为个人无法应付，所以呢，解决这类型的问题是政府的职责所以个人来讲，这个问题太大，没有办法应付，所以呢，应该由政府来负责，或者是由政府出面解决这一类型的问题。
那第二段你可以说明一下个人可以采取什么行动来保护环境。你可以说我们要怎么做呢？我们可以说我们需要更多人搭乘 大众运输工具而不是开车，而且我们要仰赖更多的再生能源。那饮食上面应该减少食用肉类，因为肉类的生产跟运输都会消耗很多的能源。
All right, let's replay about the same thing in English. For our first paragraph, both the government and individuals are responsible for protecting the environment.
Be responsible for doing something 就是必须要负责做这件事情。
A. Lots of environmental problems have arisen on account of human activity.
有很多的环境问题 have arisen 就是出现的意思哈 emerge E-M-E-R-G-E 哈，那后面我们也会用到这个字 emerge， 所以有很多的环境问题都出现了on account of 就是 because of， 因为什么呢 human activity 因为人类的活动。那这个地方这个活动是一个概念，不是说他做了这个做了这个做了这个，不是 individualized 的东西，所以这个地方它是不可数的 human activity。
We could just say 人为因素。
这个事实上中文你可以把它翻成人为因素，或者是中文的人为因素其实可以用这个 human activity 来表达。
Right, so the reverse is also true. B. Car exhaust and factory emissions have caused serious air pollution and global warming. Listen to all of those compound nouns. Car exhaust, factory emissions, serious air pollution, global warming. 那个比较不一样。
好，所以呢这个 car exhaust 就是废气，那这个既然是气它是不可数的，所以不要加 s， car exhaust 就汽车排出来的废气。那后面的 factory emissions emission 加了 s， 因为 emission 是指排放物，所以这里指不同的排放物，所以是 emissions， 然后前面用 factory 就是工厂的排放物 factory emissions， 然后呢他们造成的 caused serious 很严重的 air pollution 就是空气污染不要念 air pollution 是 air pollution 然后呢 global warming， 那这个地方global 是形容词，所以重音在 warming， 两个都有重音 global warming。
C. A wide range of land development has caused the loss of many natural habitats.
好 range 这个字呢通常我们讲范围，但是它其实也可以说是规模所以 a wide range of land development 就是大规模的土地开发。好 has 造成了什么东西呢 caused the loss of 造成了什么东西的失去呢，造成了许多 many natural habitats 的失去，也就是自然栖地，很多自然栖地的流失，大规模的土地开发造成了许多自然栖地的流失。
Paragraph 2. While the government plays a vital role in tackling these issues, we as individuals must do what we can to protect the environment as well.
好，那一方面 while 这个政府呢它 plays a vital role in doing something 或者 in something， 那就是扮演的非常重要的角色to play a vital role in something。 那 vital 就是 extremely important 或者 essential 非常重要的。好，所以政府扮演的非常重要的角色在哪方面呢？在 tackling these issues。 tackle 就是 to engage 或者是 deal with 处理。Issues 本来是个议题，但它也可以指问题 issue 也可以是个 problem， 也可以是个 difficulty。 所以当政府它在处理这些问题上它有扮演非常重要的角色，这是一方面。另外一方面身为个人我们呢 must do 我们一定要做什么呢 do what we can what we can 是 do 的受词，我们一定要 do everything we can 或者 the things that we can do 干嘛呢？
尽我们所能，
尽我们所能to 目的是要 protect the environment保护环境 as well 就是也的意思。
Right, for vital maybe we could translate it as 不可或缺 or as 关键的。
Oh yeah 这个 vital 可以翻成因为它是非常重要就不可或缺或者关键的。
A. More people need to take public transportation rather than drive cars.
好，然后呢更多的人需要干嘛呢 take public transportation 就是搭乘大众运输工具那 rather than 而不是 drive cars 而不是开车。
B. We should rely more on renewable energy.
我们应该 rely on 就是依赖的意思，所以我们应该更依赖，也就是说我们要用更多的 renewable energy 再生能源。
C. Diets should include less meat due to the fact that the production and transportation of meat consumes a lot of energy.
Diets 就是我们吃的东西那我们所吃的东西必须或者应该should include 包含 less meat 少一点的肉，也就是要大家少吃肉的意思。那 due to the fact that 这是常常在一起用的虽然有点啰嗦，但是其实它常常在一起用due to the fact that 因为什么呢？你其实可以用 because 也可以了
I was thinking the same.
Yeah 用 because 就好了不用再 due to the fact that 很啰嗦那 because the production and transportation of meat 因为生产production of meat 还有 transportation 运输 of meat 这两件事情，生产跟运输肉呢 consumes a lot of energy， 它会消耗很多很多的能量啊。那我再稍微解释一下 due to the fact that 不是不能用，因为有的时候它是你句子就需要这样的 rhythm 啊，但是当你用这个的时候，你就要想我可不可以用 because， 如果可以用 because 常常是比较简洁的。
And I have to add that if you eat all vegetables, they have to be transported too.
Yeah, 所以其实你吃蔬菜也是必须要运输的哈。不过这个肉大概所消耗的能源还有能量还有造成的污染是更多。
Our concluding sentence, to sum up, it will take a collaborative effort by the government and individuals to make the world a better place for future generations.It
will take a collaborative effort 就是必须要共同努力 collaborative 就是合作的，就是 working together， 那 effort 是努力，所以必须要那 take 就是需要，所以 it will take a collaborative effort 就是需要共同努力。谁共同努力呢？ By the government and the individuals， 要靠政府跟我们个人要共同努力，这个很多事情都是这样子嘛哈。那做什么呢？目的是要 make the world a better place， 好，为后代创造一个更好的世界啊 for future generations， 为了我们的未来，好，后代未来 future generations。
Okay, next is our first model composition, and because we've covered a lot of the content already, we're going to move through it fairly quickly. Both the government and individuals are responsible for protecting the environment. In recent decades, many environmental problems have arisen because of human activity.For example, car exhaust and factory emissions have caused serious air pollution and global warming. Extensive land development has led to the loss of many natural habitats. These problems are surely too big for individuals to deal with. As a result, it is the government's duty to solve such problems. While the government plays a vital role in tackling these issues, we as individuals must do what we can to protect the environment as well.For instance, more people need to take public transportation instead of driving cars, and we should rely more on renewable energy such as solar power, wind power, and hydroelectric power. In addition, diets should include less meat because the production and transportation of meat consumes a lot of energy. To sum up, it will take a collaborative effort by the government and individuals to make the world a better place for future generations. So, Wesley, you want to take over?
Yeah, 因为其实大部分的句子我们刚刚都看过了，所以我就把那个我们刚刚没看到的地方，或者有些可以注意的地方拿出来讲。像我们看到这个整个范文呢，它多的一些，例如说 for example for instance 这种用法就是举例来说。然后呢，在我们刚刚这个写大纲的时候，我们有写到一个 a wide range of land development， 就大规模的土地开发。那我们在范文里面用的是 extensive land development， extensive 其实就是范围很大的，跟 a wide range of 意思差不多哈。然后在范文的
广阔的，
很广阔呀，就是大规模的那种感觉。好，然后在范文的第一段最后一句，他说这些 these problems are surely too big for individuals to deal with。好，这个我想大家都没什么问题。这些问题呢，当然显然很大，太大了，个人是无法 deal with， 没有办法处理的。所以 as a result， 所以结果呢？It is the government's duty， 这个是政府的责任，干嘛呢 ？To solve such problems， 解决这样的问题。这个句子其实各位也可以背起来。It is the government's duty to do something。那在这里呢 ，solve such problems。Such problems can be any problem.
But keep in mind, do not just expect that the government's going to take care of everything. You have to do things yourself too.
OK， 好，那我们这里呢，第二段呢。大部分我们刚刚都看过了，好，除了一个 for instance 之外，不过有一个地方呢，我们刚刚在写大纲的时候，我们讲说 renewable energy 就是再生能源。那在第二段的范文里面，他举例什么叫做再生能源，所以we should rely more on renewable energy， such as 例如呢，什么再生能源呢 ？solar power 就是这个太阳能，wind power 就是风能，然后呢 hydroelectric power 就是水力发電的这个动力，所以这些都是所谓的再生能源。
Okay, that take care of the whole thing?
Yeah.
Very good. Let's move on to the second model composition. It's a little bit more difficult. Here we go. Both the government and individuals have their respective roles to play in protecting the environment. In the past few decades, many environmental problems have emerged as a result of human activity. For instance, greenhouse gases from car and factory emissions have resulted in serious air pollution and global warming.Excessive deforestation and urbanization have brought about the loss of many natural habitats and ecosystems. Problems of such proportions are beyond any individual's ability to solve. Therefore, it is the government's responsibility to tackle such problems. As consumers, it is crucial that we reduce our carbon footprint. That is, we need to go green in our daily lives. We should take public transportation or ride our bicycles more often instead of driving our cars. We should also try to use energy-efficient appliances and rely more on renewable energy resources like solar power, wind power, and hydropower. Also, since the production and transportation of meat requires a lot of energy, cutting down on meat in our diet is helpful. The above-mentioned examples are what we can do as individuals to help protect the environment. In conclusion, ensuring environmental sustainability is a responsibility shared by the government and individuals alike. Very often, the two model compositions adopt opposing views, but here they are almost exactly the same. What you can really get out of the second model composition is a lot of very useful expressions, especially nouns and some verbs, and some idioms.
好，所以第二段的这个进阶范文呢，其实这一次跟我们刚刚那个范文意思讲的东西都差不多，不过进阶范文里面提供了一些更好的一些用法啊。所以这个例如说像第一句哈，他说政府跟个人都有他们的 respective roles to play 哈 ，respective 就是各自的哈，他们有各自的角色必须要扮演哈 ，they have their respective roles to play， 在哪方面有各自的表现各自的角色要扮演呢？是 in 好，所以 roles to play in protecting the environment。然后呢，他用了一个in the past few decades， 好，这个其实我们刚范文里面也有用到哈，刚刚范文里面这个我漏掉了讲，那其实差不多在这里可以讲，就是 in recent decades， 我们刚刚范文讲的是 in recent decades， 那你也可以像这里用 in the past few decades， 就是在过去几十年来。
Both are very good and common.
Yeah， 好，过去几十年呢，很多的环保问题呢 have emerged， 我们范文里面用的是 arisen， 这里用 emerged， 然后呢 as a result of，我们这里用 as a result of， 你也可以用 because of human activity， 就因为人类的一些这个做法。然后呢 for instance， 例如呢 greenhouse gases 就是温室气体，从哪里来的呢？ from car and factory emissions， 从车子跟工厂的排放物里面所造成的这个温室气体呢 have resulted in， 造成了什么呢？造成了严重的空气污染 serious air pollution， 然后呢还造成了 global warming， 就是这个全球暖化。那这个 serious 主要是修饰 air pollution， 它通常我们不会说 serious global warming。OK， 那接下来 excessive 就是过度的 deforestation 就是伐木excessive 就过度的砍木头伐木还有呢 and urbanization 就是都市化所以都市化还有过度的砍伐这两件事情呢 have brought about 就是造成了 brought about bring about 就是 to cause something to happen 所以呢这个过度的伐木还有都市化呢也造成了 the loss of many natural habitats， 这我们刚刚范文看过了，那这里加了一个 and ecosystems， 还有一些生态体系都被破坏了。然后这一段第一段的最后一句他说 problems of such proportions， 这个大家可以学起来proportions 加了一个 s， 它的意思是 dimensions 或者是 size， 所以
就是规模，
所以 of such proportion 就是这种规模，但是要注意的，就英文用 proportion 的时候指规模后面通常是要加 s 的所以这种规模的问题 are beyond 就超过了 any individual's ability to solve， 超过了任何个人的能力来解决，所以个人是无法解决的。这个句子这样讲是比较这个 sophisticated 一点刚刚只是说这个 too big for people for individuals。好，然后第一段最后一句他说，所以呢是政府的 it is the government's responsibility to tackle， 也就是处理这样的问题。好，那第二段呢我们看一下 it is crucial that 就是很重要的，这件事情很重要，那注意那个 that 里面的动词要用原形动词 it is crucial that we reduce 我们的这个碳足迹carbon footprint。 好，那也就是说 we need to go green 这现在很流行了， go green 就是环保的意思就是我们要环保，我们要做环保的事情，我们要成为环保人in our daily lives， 在我们的日常生活里面例如呢底下这个我想大家没有什么问题， we should take public transportation 或者是 ride our bicycles 或者骑脚踏车 more often 更长的搭乘大众交通运输工具还有骑脚踏车 instead of 而不是开车。那我们也必须要试着要用一些 energy efficient appliances 这个也可以学起来。Energy efficient 就是在能源上面很有效率的，也就是我们中文是讲节能啊，可以节能的 appliances 在这里指的是家电，所以我们要用节能家电。然后呢，我们要依赖更多的 renewable energy resources 这个能源 energy resources 啊，而且要用再生的 renewable 可以再生的能源啊。那同样，他这里举例，像这个太阳能啊、风能啊，那还有呢 hydropower， 这个通常指水力啊，通常指水力发电的啊，所以我们要靠这些能源。那同时呢 ，since 因为啊，这个 the production and transportation of meat 肉的生产跟运输 requires a lot of energy， 会需要很多的能量，所以呢 cutting down on meat in our diet， 这 cut down on 这个用法很好，就是减少什么什么东西啊，那 on 不要掉了，所以 cutting down on meat in our diet 就是我们吃的东西里面减低那个肉类的用量啊，这样的一个事情是很有用的 is helpful。然后呢 the above mentioned 就是以上提到的 examples， 以上提到这些例子呢是are what we can do as individuals 然后呢 to help protect the environment。 那结论 in conclusion ensuring environmental sustainability， ensure 就是确保 environmental 环境 sustainability 永续，所以确保环境永续是一个 responsibility which is shared by 就是这是共同分担，大家共同要承担的一个责任，叫做 it is a responsibility shared by 是谁共同承担呢？共同要分担呢？The government and individuals alike 放在 A 跟 B alike 就是 A 跟 B 都一样 alike 放在后面的。好，所以呢这样的一个确保环境永续是政府跟个人所共同分担的一个责任。
And that's it for today. Tune in next time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.